The Tack Shooter, and why you never should underestimate him. First of all, this little boy is an AoE shooter boy, so he spits tags in a circle around him. I think that's the most obvious thing to expect of this thing. Either way, let's start with the upgrades, the paths, the cross paths, the strengths and the weakness. Top path, increasing his attack speed. So on the first rank, it's plus 33% attack speed on top. On the second upgrade, it's 66% on top. So if you want to go cross path, the top one gives you 2 times attack speed. Next one, hot shots. That thing gives you the ability to pop frozen and lead balloons, and you gain an additional damage point. Now your tracks deal like 2 damage instead of 1. And the spicy thing on the top path, the Ring of Fire upgrade. Now the tracks are gone and instead that thing spits fire around itself. I mean, that thing calls Ring of Fire, yeah, what do you expect? And that thing has an 100% increased attack speed. So now you're attacking every 0.315 seconds, or in another way, 3 times per second. And the damage is increased up to 5. But now the tracks or the fire loses the capability to pop the good old purple balloons. And the final step on the top path is the most expensive of all the Tack Shooter upgrades, the Inferno Ring. That thing is a beast. If you can afford it, I would 100% recommend to go for this thing because it's just insane powerful. Your damage is increased by an extra 3, so you're dealing 8 now, plus an additional 4, so it's up to 12 against Moab classes, and that thing starts shooting fire meteors out of the center, and they can go with infinite range and target everything on the map. And yes, even camos. So a single meteor of that thing pops a DDT, and the damage of this thing is so insane it pops even a bat. I'm not joking, that thing can solo a bat. Just look at that thing. That's really crazy if you ask me. So top path is really great and powerful. The mid path is by far the cheapest one and basically just increases your range. I mean, with the first upgrade you gain plus 4 range. Yeah, that's wow. And for the Ring of Fire, that thing gives your Ring of Fire 10 pierce. Yeah, that's a nice side effect. The second upgrade gives you even more range and you can pop an additional balloon. So you're getting 1 extra pierce and 4 extra range with the second upgrade. And that's the cross path capability of the middle path. And the Ring of Fire gains another 10 pierce with this upgrade. And the meteor of the Inferno Ring gains 1 pierce. And if you're going for the cross path on the bottom one, like the tech zone gains an additional 6 pierce and 16 range. So don't underestimate the mid path. It's more than you see on paper. The third upgrade is really cheap. I mean, 595 bucks, that's not a much, but now you can pop 6 balloons instead of 2, and the things have larger hitboxes, so they're more likely to hit things because little tracks and huge blades. You get the point. And as always, the fourth upgrade in the middle path is the ability one, and that's basically shooting all the blades for 3 seconds, and each blade have 1 damage and 6 pierce. And the cheapest 5th tier upgrade on the Tack Shooter, the Super Maelstrom. Instead of 3 seconds, that thing shoots now 9 seconds and a ton more blade. So that thing covers the whole screen for 9 seconds in blades. And the cooldown is so fast that the ability is like 9 seconds active and 9 seconds non-active, so 50% up. So if you need cheap map-wide coverage, go for this one. And now the bottom one of the most popular ways to build that thing. Either way, let's start with the first upgrade. Pure and simple, increasing the number of tags from 8 to 10, and the Ring of Fire gains 1 damage increase. You know, that top path thingy. Next upgrade, again, pretty much the same thing, just 2 more tags per shot and an extra 1 damage for the Ring of Fire, and obviously by default the Inferno Ring. The third upgrade on the bottom path makes the track number increase again up to 16 instead of 12. And they don't tell you in the description, but the attack speed also increases by 33%. But you already maybe notice it by yourself. That thing increases the attack speed 3 times. So that's tripled the attack speed. And you gain an additional pierce. That's also not told. And the Big Daddy Tack Shooter, 32 tags, again 33% on top. The attack speed gains 7 range and extra damage to Moabs. So that thing is deadly AF. And now the decision is up to you, which crosspath you take with each upgrade. As you can see, the range upgrade is incredible buffed on the tech zone, as I already told you in the mid-path part. So strengths and weaknesses. By default, that thing can pop almost nothing. I mean, camos are a thing, LEDs are a thing, but that thing can pop black and white. That's no problem. And with the top path, that thing loses the capability to pop purples, so be careful with that one. Even the Inferno Ring can't pop purples. But with the right buffs, that thing can be deadly. I mean, it covers a huge range with the upgrade. It has insane amount of DPS, and the Inferno Ring can basically solo around 100. So that thing with buffs covers everything you need in the game. It just depends on the map. Thanks for tuning in. I hope I could help you with the Tack Shooter and why he's awesome. See you in the next one.